Hello everyone, this is Noikian FF. Today I'm going to be reviewing the, what are they called? The Gobi 2s by Vivo Barefoot. Now, okay. Well, I haven't made a review in a while, guys, so I just thought I'd go ahead and make one. I know I've been making a lot of content talking about catch wrestling, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much all I've been doing. And I just thought I'd change it up a little bit and make a review once again about one of these minimalist shoes that I've been having for quite some time. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about real quick about how when I bought these shoes over in Portland, Oregon, I was taking my 34-hour rest period. As a truck driver, you have to take some time off at least once a week. You can't work more than 70 hours in 1 week. So once that time is up, you have to rest. And I just took the opportunity to just visit the city, and I just had a great time. It's a wonderful city. It's got a lot of things to visit. And one of the places that I was able to visit was a store off of Alberta Street. I think it's called Pi Footwear, and it's like a very small store right on Alberta. And Alberta has a lot of really neat stores in that area. I was able to just, I guess, hang out there and check out the coffee shops, all the neat little places. They also had like a little nutrition store where they had like pure herbs, all kinds of herbs and stuff that people could use for health. Like I was going through it. I don't remember what it was called. I had the card somewhere, but I guess I threw it away. And yeah, they had all kinds of neat stuff that you could buy, like some rare mushrooms. I'm really into buying mushrooms and taking them for health reasons. Medicinal mushrooms, not the type that you would get high off of, but nonetheless, yeah, I was checking out Pi Footwear, and Pi Footwear was just like across the street, and they were just a shoe store. Forgive me, a shoe store dedicated to minimalist shoes, and the selection in that store was a lot more than I've ever seen in any other store. Now, I've been to a lot of stores that have had minimalist shoes. One of them being REI, another one being Bearings when they had the Lems. Another one was, I can't remember what it's called right now. It was where I bought my Vibram 5 Fingers Whole Earth Provisions, and they had quite a selection from their stock of minimalist shoes, but none of those stores that I just listed were nearly as much as what was in Pi Footwear. And they had many models of Ultra, Vivo Barefoot, Lambs, some other brands of minimalist shoes that I wasn't even aware of. And they're, one being El Naturalista, which is a Spanish shoe brand, minimalist shoe brand, and that makes beautiful looking shoes, very artisan, very like high quality material. If you guys want to go check that place out, that brand out. And yeah, I was able to try all of them on. I was really pleased on the selection. For being a small store, they do have quite a selection. And if you guys are ever in the Portland area, you go ahead and check it out. It's an awesome place. The store is awesome. There's a lot of places you can go visit, a lot of great food. Another thing I would recommend is going to those food pods, where it's like a little outdoor food truck area, as best as I can describe it. It's very very neat. You could, look them up on Google if you want. I can't really explain them the way I would like to, so I'm not going to attempt to right now. So back to the shoes. The Vivo Barefoot. These are the Vivo Barefoot Gobi 2s. Just remembering, keep forgetting what they're called. And yeah, I was using them. I've used them for wrestling. I'm not supposed to be using them, but I did use them for wrestling. I used them for as a truck driver. I used them to work on the flatbed. And just for walking around as well. And I gotta say, man, they're wonderful shoes. They fit just right. They look great. They're super minimalist. They have the thin 3mm outsole right here. So they're going to be very barefoot. So they're going to help build the strength of your feet. And these are probably the widest shoes I own. Now, I did get these in a size 35. I'm sorry, 45 European. Typically, I get a 46 when I'm getting one of those European, those brands that use some European sizes. I think I've mentioned before in other videos with the Magnitra, which is my other Vivo Barefoot shoe that I own, that Vivo Barefoot shoes tend to go a whole size higher. So if you're a 46 like me, if you're gonna buy a Vivo Barefoot shoe, buy it a whole size lower than that. So if you prefer 46 like me, get a size 45. And that's due to the fact that they compensate with the extra toe space, and for me, I don't like my feet being up against the shoe. And if you wanted that, yeah, that's fine, you could do that. But for me, I do like to leave a little, like at least an inch of space on my toes, so you have room to play and they don't swell, and but so yeah, that's pretty much why you want to get them a size lower. I accidentally got these on my regular size, which is a size 46, and they were just too big, way too big. So thankfully, Pi Footwear was able to give me the opportunity to switch them out right before I was about to leave. So it was a bit of a hassle trying to get out of Portland because of that fact, but I was able to switch them out, and this size worked just beautifully for me. And yeah, so as far as the shoe goes, it's raw hide leather. It's very high quality. It's a very simple design. It's not too complicated. I'm not sure what the laces are, but they're very durable laces. They have kind of like a rough leathery feel to it. The toe box is incredibly wide and allows for plenty of room. And as I mentioned before, I did use these for all kinds of activities. So the sole wore out, and mind you, I've only had these for like 4 or 5 months. So, these aren't meant for high activity stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't really use these for like hiking or wrestling like I use them for. These are more for just going out. The tread is not thick at all. It's very, very thin tread. And as you can see here, it's just totally worn out right here on the tread. It's just completely smooth. Right here on the toe, and the toes up here on the base of the foot, and right here near the center. So yeah, but they are great looking shoes. I remember the first time I wore these, like my feet were kind of like hurting because I was used to having the same cushioning that I was having from limbs and like these boots that I've been wearing lately, which is my Ultra boots, Ultra, what are these called? Tusher boots that I've had for like over 2 years now. And compared to those, these are like super minimalist, but prefer to wear these because they're so wide and, you know, allow just my feet to just work as well as I would like to. So it's gonna give you more of that really barefoot sensation that you would like from a minimalist shoe, if you guys are conditioned to wear them. I guess there's not really much to say. They do have the cork insole. Yeah, you can see that. It's gonna help with bacteria. It's gonna fight bacteria. So it's gonna deal with that. And other than that, there's not really much to note about these shoes. They're very basic. They're very simple, and they look great. They're great looking shoes. Very high quality, made with very high quality material. That's all. I'm gonna kind of bring up in this video. As far as the stitching though, I will mention before I stop it, it is double stitched in a lot of the shoe where the leather is connected, and then you also have stitching on the outsole. So you're not gonna have the same issue that I had with my Magnet Trails, where it was just glued on and now the outsole is peeling off. But yeah, it's durable in that sense at the very least. But get you a pair of these guys. Go visit that store. The store is called Pi Footwear. The person that works there, that runs it, is very nice, very generous, very helpful, very informative, and you know, she'll work with you if you want to switch out, like I did last minute, you know. So appreciate your time, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you guys.